quickly flick the pro stick toward the ball hand for a hezzy, up for a cross, or toward the offhand for tween legs and behind the back moves. Faster flicks will pound the ball quicker, while slower flicks will give you more rhythmic crosses. There are around 50 unique signature size-ups to choose from this year, and each one has its own unique feel and rhythm. So my advice is to try.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Looking down upon the Tower Bridge spanning the Sacramento River here in the capital of California. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. In this game, we'll see the Sacramento Kings against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Therese Halliburton is accustomed to winning. He says anyone that's been around me knows how much I want to win. The goal, first and foremost, is helping change this culture for the better. I'm here for a reason, to make an impact. To go in the right direction, I've got to be a vocal leader and just have fun playing basketball. Kevin?
Well, D.A., clearly he wants to make his mark. Thanks for that report. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Favors, Lou Dort out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Roby in at the 4 spot. And for the Kings, the front court will be Barnes along with Bagley. In the backcourt, it's Fox and Hield. And it's MP in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So Sacramento will get the first possession. Barnes outside. The pass to MP. Back to Barnes. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, just take the hit, maintain your focus. Nice scoring finish by Barnes.
And stolen by MP. Over to the left wing. Pass to Bagley. Out to the right wing. Fox finds MP. Pulls up. That misses off the backboard. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
How about the shooting percentage, though? In the low 30s. That tells you all you need to know.
I think indicative of some breakdowns in their offensive execution. You don't create any open looks, and they couldn't make the ones they were taking.
Here's Giddey. Covered by Hield. And it's NV with the rebound. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Hield from outside. Good on the triple.
And never shying away from a 3. Hield has supreme confidence in his shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. To halt the run. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Here's Dort. Following the basket by MP. Oklahoma City moving it around. This is it to Giddey. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
What a pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
Fox kicks to Hield. Now the feed to MP. Barnes outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. And here we go. Here's Dort. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And they're able to recover. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander to the paint. Tries again. The offensive rebound.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Outside, Bagley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the potential Bagley has is so exciting. Just an absolute menace on both ends. And you can tell he wants to be great.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And free throw shooting, not necessarily one of his strong suits. Only about 70% on the season.
That's good from Bagley. He doesn't get the second one. Thunder trailing by 7. Outside, Dort. From 6 feet. Outside, Favors. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Giddey. That one a little long. And so MP will bring it up for the Kings. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the Thunder.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Dort passes to Giddey. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Dort. To the left wing. Here's Giddey. Guarded by Fox. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Hield finds MP. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, my goodness. You talk about impeccable timing. MP doing work.
Thunder trailing by 11. Giddey the pass to Favors. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Giddey. Covered by Hield. Here's Favors. The shot. No good. Good defense by MP. And then Hield with the dunk.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Hield's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
And MP throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play. Yet people love to talk about sports, period. Especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
And here is Fox. Following Lou Dort's three, MP finds Bagley. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
That's good from Bagley. Baisley's checked in for the Thunder. And so Bagley nails them both. And here is Dort. 14 points from him the last game against New Orleans.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 blocked shots and also altered a ton of shots.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Fox, the bounce pass. MP passes to Bagley. Back to MP. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Favors.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Giddey. Defended by Bagley. Giddey, no good.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Fox passes to MP. And the dunk by MP.
He's been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so here is Oklahoma City after the Kings pick up 2. Down low, here's Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Barnes outside. MP right side. And the dunk by MP.
And that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
A great, fantastic reverse dunk. Had to get up high for that one. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he comes up with the deuce.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Sacramento leading by 10. Fox deciding where to go with it. Here's MP. And against the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Sacramento making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Halliburton subbed in for Buddy Hield.
Well, you look at the skill set of MP and the impact he has on the guys around him. One of those players who just understands how to play to his strengths and how to avoid his weaknesses.
Now, here's Melodon. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans. And so, MP will bring it up for Sacramento. 13-point lead. It's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
So it's the Thunder now. Pass to Depp. Passes it to Dort. Out to the right wing. Now here's Melodon. Guarded by Holmes. And the rejection by Holmes. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And the Kings making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Kings will go for a different look here. MP's checked in for Thompson. Bagley comes in for Rashawn Holmes. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Barnes. And Hield subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Thunder trailing by 12. Marvin Bagley is out there with Davis. Then it's Hield. Then it's MP. And it's Halliburton in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Grizzlies delivered a performance for the ages. He finished with 59 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And he makes the first. As you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament, but that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating. I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Stolen away. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Favors. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot.
On defense, MP shows real dedication. He's not going to make it easy for you. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Halliburton outside. MP against Favors. Here's Bagley. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Bagley's got 5.
Boy, you can't leave someone wide open on MP's team because this guy will notice and make a play.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Favors. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, you love to see Derek Favors get these high-quality looks on the interior. How incredibly patient is this guy down on the block?
And MP throws it down.
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Thunder trailing by 14. There's the pass to Favors. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City.
And there's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
To the inside. Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Pokusevski. That 3 off the mark. Kings leading now by 14. Here's Hield. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Impressive display of focus there from Hield. Never lost sight of the rim.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Here's Roby. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Derek Favors using that long frame to send that back twice on the pipes, Kevin.
Chalk up 2 there. Favors got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure.
And when Sacramento took Tyrese Halliburton 12th overall in the 2020 draft, they expected him to contribute right away. And Tyrese delivered, winning NBA Rookie of the Month in his first 2 months in the league.
Here's Pokusevski. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Giddey, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. 17-point lead, their biggest. Back to Halliburton. Passes to Hield. Inside. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And it's clear how talented a player MP is. When he takes over like this, boy, he is fun to watch.
Oklahoma City's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Such a calming influence on the floor. Halliburton plays Greg way older than his age.
And remember, Halliburton spent 2 years in college. Most of the time we see one-and-done guys. But that second year can do wonders for your career. I stayed for the full 4 years, and that extra experience went a long way.
Offensive rebound. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Sacramento.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
To the inside, Baisley. And the rejection by MP. Count that bucket. Baisley's got his second basket of the game. Kings leading now by 20. To the middle. And the dunk by MP.
My goodness, that's too easy for MP. Up high over the rim.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. That's to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the drive. It's not going to go for him. Good defense by MP.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Hield kicks to MP. On deep. And it's Baisley with the rebound. The Thunder shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Baisley. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Here's Giddey. He's got 8. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track.
I love Shai Gilgeous-Alexander not wasting a moment. Off the catch-and-shoot situation, no hesitation. Love it.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something different.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Pokusevski, the pass to Roby. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, you can see the excitement with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So young and yet so gifted as a passer.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Here's Giddey. Following the basket by MP. Here's Baisley. And the rejection by MP.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Beasley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the pass to Beasley. Now here's Hield. He's covered closely. Right side Bagley. Floats it up for MP. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And MP's shot selection is impressive. Terrific at realizing when he should look to fire.
Oklahoma City has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Beasley. And it's MV with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. To the paint. Roby with the rebound. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's the Sacramento Kings finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. We've got Lou Dort, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Favors, and it's Giddey in at the shooting guard. Down low, here's Hield, up and in on the way. 12 points for Buddy Hield.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drives in. He kicks it to Favors. Outside, Dort. 5 to shoot. Back to Favors. Pass to Roby. Wide open. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Roby's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
MP passes to Bagley. Back to MP. Outside Bagley. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Bagley's got 7 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Giddey the pass to Favors. To the paint, here's Roby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. They're double checking, and the game continues on.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Feeds to MP. And the dunk by MP.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Oklahoma City has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Pass to Dort. Up top, Favors. 6 points for him. They get it again. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Favors has got 8 points.
Well, that's the size of Derek Favors, allowing him to snag these boards. This guy, you've got to keep him off the offensive glass.
Well, for an old-school big man to make a living in today's game, you've got to be a great rebounder and defender. Thankfully, for Derek Favors, he is both.
Well, over a decade in the league, and in that time, it's a game that has changed a ton. But this guy brings plenty of value to the table because he's so sound.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. Now, here's Fox. After Lou Dort's miss, Fox dishes to MP. From the low block, back to Fox. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now, here's Dort. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 11.
Boy, you've got to have a tight handle to make that kind of move. Lou Dort, show off.
And the dunk by MP.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. You know, Greg, thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him, we know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contain.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular seasons. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. And the Thunder making a change here. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Here's Favors. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Now Heel. 12 points for him. To the middle. It's picked off. The pass to Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. And the rejection by Holmes. The pass to Fox. And the dunk by Barnes.
I like the aggressiveness of Barnes. A much better player when he's attacking.
Oklahoma City's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. They get a hand on it. Here's Melodine. And the rejection by MP. And he recovers it.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Hield finds MP. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Poke loose. And here are the Kings now. Holmes passes to Fox. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Thompson, he's checked in for MP.
Coming off the floor for the Thunder.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
Boy, and on a night where he's been so smart handling the ball, that's his first big mistake.
Kings have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Davis is out there with Field. Then there's Mo Harkless. Then it's MP. And it's Medu in at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Mann. Kicks it to Muscala. Fires the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. MP's inside. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Mann. The Kings getting the bucket. The 3. Muscala hits the bucket.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Here's MP. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. MP's got 48.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Mann passes to Dort. To the wing right side. Muscala. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Passes it to Davis. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
Williams kicks to Muscala. A 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Davis with the ball for the Kings. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks.
A nice aggressive move to the basket there. They love to turn MP loose and just let him play an attacking brand of basketball.
Here's Mann. Pass to Muscala. And close in the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
Now the pass to MP. Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Oklahoma City's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Muscala. He kicks it to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mann. Drains the 3-pointer. Mann's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Harkless the pass to MP. And he uses the glass on the layup. 54 points for MP.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Oklahoma City's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. It's going by Hield. To the middle. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And not just a scorer. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Over in the corner, Williams. And the usual order was upset last season in more ways than one. 5 out of the final 8 teams' doors in the playoffs had never won a title before.
Kevin, I think for the long-term health and viability of the league, the more teams with an opportunity to win the championship, the better off. We saw new stars get their first opportunity to win a championship. Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the hardest workers, one of the most humble superstars, goes out and wins it. It was so fun to cover.
MP, no good. Oklahoma City shooting 40% in the fourth. Here's Mann. The Thunder with another miss.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Now, here's George, defended by Harkless. Passes to Muscala. Williams scanning the floor. 5 on the clock. Back to Muscala. Over MP. The Thunder with another.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Davis with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Now, here is Muscala. 13 feet away. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got his 5th rebound in this one.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Thunder shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. They get it back. And the rejection by MP.
And the defensive instincts of MP, outstanding work getting the right positioning and then blocking the shot.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Sacramento making a switch here. Fox is checked in, and a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Dex checked in for Dort. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
Now here's Harkless. Back to Fox. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 6 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Here is Williams. Pass to Man. Here's Deck. Here's Muscala. Traps in the tray.
And he's not going to miss those very often. Even from deep, the D has to close out a little stronger on him.
And the pass to Harkless. Now Davis. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. MP. And MP throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Here's Mann. And Doris, with the financial challenges that the pandemic posed for the NBA, private equity firms looking to break into ownership. Some questions still to be answered with that, don't you think?
Oh, I think no doubt, Kevin. With the rules shifting in recent years to set that minimum ownership stake, it's going to be interesting to see whether this will become a real thing. But I believe if it drives franchise values, there will be momentum gained.
Here's Mann. Williams passes to Deck. And Muscala has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Outside, Davis. And he feeds it to MP. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. 1:24 left in the game. Oklahoma City shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Kings.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
The shot by Deck, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Okay, and hit that defender with the shot fake. Just smart, savvy basketball.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's Fox. No good off the back of the rim. And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th team foul.
And the Thunder with the possession here.
Kings foul. MP. That's his 5th personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the 4th. To the inside. He got it again. Sensational. 71 points and no end in sight.
The young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks healthy.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
MP, you did a great job with man coverage tonight. Can you talk a little bit about what the game plan was there? Any tendencies you were focusing on?
First of all, great team win tonight. We trusted each other and we valued every possession, and that helped us come out on top.
That's right. But defensively, what did you focus on?
Well, you know, Coach does a great job preparing us every game. Even if it's not back-to-back, there's not usually a lot of time. So we had an idea of what sets they wanted to run, where their best players like to get their shots off, that sort of thing. And if they deny their first option, that goes a long way. You can't even sell out a little bit to do it because, like I always say, the NBA is a pick-your-poison league. And thankfully, we have one of the best coaching staffs in the league, and that makes sure that we're solid every game.
Yeah, thank goodness. Great stuff, MP. Thanks.
Yes, thank you.